completely sealed off, so I wasn't able to get a look, which is sad.
See if she's just as good on television.
If she has to get on television, not that I could ask her any questions, but maybe take a picture.
Yeah, there you go. So just as good looking as she is on television. That's funny.
Yeah, he does.
So
yeah. So what do you think about all this McCain delaying, wanting to delay the debate?
It's bold, man. Because I want.
Yeah, bold.
It's bold, meaning like I think it's kind of crazy. I'm like, oh man, he's suspending his campaign. I'm not.
Well, not the wanting to delay the debate.
What do you mean?
He wants to delay the debate.
Yeah, he wants to delay it in case they still aren't.
Mike, can't hear anything.
Sorry, he wants to debate it because he wants to make sure that they have a consensus in Washington over the bailout.
But the thing is, what is he going to do?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I honestly don't.
By not debating, what is he going to be able to do?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if he's on any committee that's even remotely related to what's going on.
I don't think either of them are.
No. So like hearing them say, "Oh man, we gotta get back to Washington." I mean, it is a big deal, but at the same time,
hearing him say, I mean, Obama wants to go forward with the debate, but I don't know. It smells like a stunt to me.
It is. Yeah, actually, on Judge Report right now, there's one headline that says Obama campaign, McCain stunt, because really they have nothing to do with what's. I really don't think that they have any.
Well, I mean, they go and like I was watching an interview with your favorite guy, Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
Well, last I knew you didn't like.
Yeah, no, I like Stephen Colbert.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't.
No.
Oh, never mind. I seem to remember you like telling me you didn't like him once.
I don't.
Never mind. I must have dreamed that.
Probably long ago then.
Anyway, yeah, no, but, he had a guy interviewing, and he's like, "What can John McCain do to stem the speed this up?" And the guy, he was like talking to a financial and political analyst, and he goes, "Show up and vote, and then leave."
Yeah,
that's all he can do. So it's just like everyone's like, "What the hell is he doing?" Like pulling this crap. So
yeah.
I don't know. It's I don't know what the motive is. I mean, obviously he's fallen the poll numbers because of the economic crash.
Well, you have to,
or the Wall Street crash.
You have to remember the average citizen doesn't really realize that the majority of them aren't working on that bill. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, exactly.
So for him, oh man, he's really into this. He wants actually to suspend his campaign. That's crazy. So I think that's the reason why why he's doing it.
I don't know. I mean, he has to. I mean, I have to wonder how much these candidates think before they act, and just sort of think like, if I make this move, the response is going to be this.
Oh yeah. A
know,
lot of things are calculated.
And he must have thought that like, well, if I go up and say I'm suspending my campaign, somebody's going to come out like immediately and say there's no reason to suspend the campaign. He's not any boards that would decide this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get the logic.
But we haven't really heard anything from the mainstream media about that, though.
Yeah. Well, we heard it from. I mean, I've heard from. I mean, I guess I haven't. Let's try about the campaigns. I have heard from that they wouldn't need to suspend the debates because even if like they did have to sit, it's like the Senate's out before 9 p.m. at night,
right?
And they both have their own personal plane, so it's not like they couldn't get there in time,
right?
But
like I said, it's a big political move. That's about it.
Yeah.
Again, they don't have too much clout. It's interesting because the president even wanted Obama back. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, the president's main.
Yeah.
I mean, he wants McCain to get elected too.
So when I thought called you up, you answer. So
well, no, I mean, fine, but the thing is, they met today. I mean, the issue isn't being called up, going to it, whatever. The issue is there's not really any reason for him to delay the debate. So why does he want to?
Well,
why would he bring that up?
Interesting. I mean,
yeah,
because I think out of that in the economy, I think that foreign policy is right. Right.
It's important.
It's for John McCain. John McCain.
Yeah.
So.
I know. So what's he?
Why would he? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My buddy John actually has another take. He thinks that because Obama has such a huge team behind him. I mean, he also has Joe Biden on his team. That he has a pretty good chance of kind of winning that. And I said, well, maybe. I mean, it's a good point, but I don't know. I still think that McCain's going to have this one. We'll see how the one on the economy goes, though.
Yeah. I mean, they won the economy, I mean, for sure, but I mean, he's known for a while this debate was coming, obviously, so why is he not prepared? What's going on? Why would he want to delay it, is what I'm getting at. Like, I don't get it. Stephen Colbert had a funny comment, and he was like, John McCain is so presidential that he once stated that he would rather lose an election than lose a war. He'd rather lose an election than lose a war. And now John McCain is showing that he is so presidential that he would rather lose an election than win an election.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, but then again, like when there might be some logic to his madness, because like when I was talking about a friend of mine, my friend Todd, and he said this is the thing with John McCain. You watch him sort of in his political moves, like, so he always does these sort of completely bizarre, off the wall things, and half the time it's like that ended up being like a genius move. Yeah. And half the time it's just like, what the hell was he doing? I'm just like comparing. It's like when he announces Sarah Palin, I'm like, this is incredibly bizarre. But now it's like, oh, well, yeah, that actually worked really well because she has such a following behind her. So that makes sense. Now so now I'm kind of waiting. It's like, what's the outcome? Is this going to be what a brilliant move to what the hell is he doing? Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, it'll be. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to steal some thunder. Who knows?
I guess. I mean, I don't. But it seems to me that you don't steal thunder by canceling a debate. That just makes people go, well, what is he scared of?
I honestly think that quite possibly, he never intended it to be canceled. I think maybe he was trying to interrupt Obama from maybe studying a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe he might just, he's probably, I mean, initial reaction, obviously a stunt. Why he's doing it, first thought is just that the poll numbers are going down and he's just trying to get some attention on him.
Right.
Right. And just trying to turn people's heads. Right. Because Palin's sort of, people are getting kind of, she's running stale. She's going stale. Especially since no one's allowed to, ask her any questions.
Right.
So, which is another thing. What the hell's up with that?
With what?
Not the no reporters at the UN.
I have no clue, man. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Did you know about that?
No, I know about it. I didn't really pay attention too much about it. Listen, she cannot say anything to ruin her momentum.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Her Joe-mentum.
What?
Her Joe-mentum.
Yeah. So it makes sense for the Republicans to want to keep her kind of silent. She's no dummy, you know what I mean? It's just I think that they don't want to even risk a little bit of her saying something that could totally screw things over.
Yeah. I mean, at the other time though, while all the attention is on her, it's allowed Biden to make a bunch of gaffes, and everyone just sort of been like, oh, whatever,
That's what I wanted to get into.
Mike.
Biden, man, he's been just. I wanted to do the show like a week ago because he said he's come out to say some of the craziest things, and I don't think it's gonna.
I love the Roosevelt during the Great Depression went on TV, and it's
like no, dude, he wasn't even president,
and he wasn't president during the time, and B, TV hadn't been invented yet.
So
it's
and like I'm gonna say the VP candidates, I think ultimately might not do too much, but like
says
some of the craziest things. Like, and it wouldn't be so bad. But if you look at the bigger context, like when he said that it's patriotic to pay higher taxes, okay? Now, all right, yeah, sure, but you want to help out people, that's fine. He says that the people that are receiving over $200,000 basically should be paying more money, blah blah blah. He makes that amount, that's fine. But the majority of those people are kind of Republicans, and the upper class tends to vote more.
Well, actually, I think you'd be surprised. I think I saw, I don't quote me on this, and so I probably shouldn't even say it, but I believe I did see a statistic that stated that richer